Hi friends, good morning. Happy Monday, May 4th. May 4th. May 4th has a few exciting things in it. For me personally, May 4th was my due date for my Izzy to come out. And she did not on May 4th. She was 8 days late, so she'll come out 8 days from now. But May 4th was a special day for me almost 12 years ago. So yeah, very exciting, May 4th. And then the other May 4th is, I'm putting my coffee cup down. May 4th is, do we know what this day is? I had to pull this out. I don't have a lot of Star Wars stuff, even though I like Star Wars. But Luke, I am your father. Okay, this is a really cool collection that I had when I was a kid, when Star Wars was old and not like it is now. You know, Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. I probably didn't even get those in the right order. But this guy, I pulled him out today and had to dust him off because he was really old. But look at, oh my goodness, May the 4th be with you. You open him up and look at, I even have all of them, all the little guys in their little containers, right? And then they have their little names on them. And then you flip them over to the other side. Oh, look at that. There's Princess Leia. Do you see Princess Leia at the bottom? I like Hammerhead. He's kind of cool. Chewbacca, he's up at the top there. Oh, yeah. Baby, this is, as my mother would call it, a collector's item. So, yeah. Anybody's interested in this, you hit me up. No, I'm just joking. I'm not getting rid of that. But anyway, May the 4th be with you. Very exciting. I think Izzy and I are going to watch Star Wars tonight, just to celebrate May the 4th. Okay, friends. Here we go. It is Fitness Day. Fitness Day. Woohoo! Yay, I love Fitness Day. It rained last night, and actually in Longmont here it hailed. We got a little bit of hail for about, I don't know, like a few minutes, you know. But it's a little wet outside, but it's still a beautiful time to go for a walk. So we are going to get out, and Izzy and I are going to do a walk today. Get the dogs out too, take them with us. I love walking after the rain. I think it smells so nice and so on and so forth. So please try and get outside and get some exercise today, even though it rained last night. You always want to be careful. Don't go, you know, when it's super rainy, you know, and you got to be careful as far as lightning and all that kind of stuff goes. Oh, my light is shifting because of the sun and the rain today, right? So anyway, walking time. The question of the day is, I want you to think about something that you need to be careful of with. We have to remember injuries, right? And how to handle injuries. When this whole thing took place, it was interesting to me because I heard on the radio one morning, they were like, people, please don't garden. And I was like, oh my God. And I had just started our gardening unit for Discover Your Pastimes. And I was like, why can't we garden? I was like, is there something in the soil? Are the seeds bad this year? Should we not buy plants because they've been touched by too many people? Is there some virus all over everything? I was like, why can't we garden? And here was the reason why. Because people were getting injured while they were gardening, right? Lifting things wrong, or bending over and hurting themselves, or stabbing themselves with something, I don't know. But they were ending up in the emergency room because they weren't being careful during gardening season. I was like, Mom, that's ridiculous. So we have to be careful though. And as you get older, you young guys, right, you're all healthy and you know, you don't have these injuries. But like, I have to bend different ways. I can't do what I used to do. My back is different than it was 30 years ago. And my knees are very different than they were 30 years ago. So when I do things, I have to pay attention to literally how I even get up, right? So I can't stand up like I used to. My knees can't handle it and my back can't handle it. So you, when you're young, need to think about developing good habits. And I want you to think about an activity that you really have to think about. What are you doing to make sure that you don't injure yourself? When I was your age in college years ago, I went to go bend down to get the laundry out of the washer in my complex that I lived in, and I literally threw my back out. And I was in my 20s, and I was like, oh my God, what did I do? And I didn't do anything. I just bent the wrong way or twisted the wrong way. So we have to take care of ourselves. So I want you to, today you're going to name an activity, and then you're going to name all of the body parts and the things that you have to pay attention to during that activity. And how do you be careful? One of the friends in this class, I don't know if it was last week's lesson or a week before, mentioned pulling weeds. I cannot pull weeds like I used to, right? Just simply bending over and pulling weed. Oh no, doesn't work. I have to be really careful on how I pull weeds because, again, mainly for me, my back and my knees. So think about that today, because if you develop really good habits when you're young, those habits will last you the rest of your life. If you develop bad habits when you're young, those will last you the rest of your life too. So you have to think, what can you do when you are bending, stooping, reaching, stretching, squatting, all of those fun-ing things that are in a lot of our job descriptions, right? So I know this is fitness, but I want you to think about that because I have to do things differently now that I'm an almost 50-year-old woman, and I have to make things a lot different just to keep my body healthy, okay? So friends, may the 4th be with you. I love that. May the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you. Do something fun today. Get some exercise. It's still beautiful out, nice and cool. It smells so good after it rains. I love it in Colorado after it rains. Okay, friends, happy 4th. We only have 2 more Mondays left after this. 2 more Mondays and then we're done. All right, friends, have a great day. Wash hands, wear masks, be safe, and big smiles. Big smiles!